Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
the bottom.
What's going down, gamblers around the world? It's your boy, the coach, here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Marley Betts. Marley, what's going down with you?
What's up, coach? Shit, same old, man. Just decent day, I guess. What, 1-1 yesterday? Or
We
1-1?
We went 1-1 yesterday, man. So as of right now, you're leading the pack. You're 4-2-1.
I don't like that.
While I'm 2-3-1, and LJ he's 0-1 because he hasn't been on the show in a while. Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in right now. We're gonna just get ready to jump into one game, kind of talking about yesterday's game. But be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, share, do all the good stuff. The more likes we get, the more people we can invite to the party.
Yes,
Broaden
sir.
our audience, and y'all know we like to post everybody comments, so we appreciate y'all tuning in. Did you watch the game last night? Did you stay up? Because I was texting crazy in there.
I didn't watch all of it, but I caught the end of it.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. I caught the end. I did but oh wow. Pressure. But I saw you texting when you was like Lakers, man, and that's kind of what made me look at it, because I assumed the Lakers was just go stomp the Warriors, and when I seen it that close, obviously I had to tune in. And that was the L. You know, LeBron didn't deliver with the points, but they won the game. If the Lakers play the way they've been playing, or at least the way they played last night, Coach, you're right, they won't beat the Suns in 7 games. But at the end of the day, they still got that man, that bad man that everybody know he is, and fucking LeBron. So I agree with United Days. Start throwing the word clutch. I'm not gonna say he's not clutch. I don't think the shot was super clutch, but I am gonna stop calling him not clutch, because I mean he started out that way, like not being clutch, not being a killer. But over the last, I don't know, 4 years, maybe even that last year in Cleveland, he hit a buzzer beater against Indiana. He hit a buzzer beater against Toronto. I think he hit a buzzer beater against somebody else. So I will say that he kind of worked off that I'm not clutch thing, in my opinion. I know you got some people still going to continue to say he's not clutch, he's not a killer. But I do agree with if he misses the shot, there's no pressure. I mean, you missed the shot, you just got to play defense and hope Steph doesn't hit a shot. It doesn't mean the game is over. So I understand people's argument, but I'm not going to take away from the shot that he made, even though personally, I believe it was like a shot. He caught the ball with like 2 seconds left on the shot clock. What the fuck else he was going to do besides heave that hoe up? So, yeah, I get it, but I'm not going to knock him for it, because anybody else makes the shot like that, we celebrate. So I'm going to celebrate LeBron too. Get that man's roses. That's it. My thoughts yesterday.
We didn't get the cover.
That game goes.
We didn't get the cover, but you know, that second half, I caught the second half -7. I was like, okay, yeah. And I was getting hit up by a bunch of people, man. It was like, yo, you think they can come back and win? What's the deal? Da 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 da. And I was just like, at that time, I was like, man, them Lakers pussy, man. But I mean, there's a good chance. You know, I gave them the odds at halftime. It was +200 for the Lakers money line. You know, it sounded and looked good, but man, the game just was too close. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Though I was covering, I started kind of rooting for Steph, man, the underdog, because that boy was balling. You know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Tripping to United Days, talk about Steph lost the game for him. Shit, if it wasn't for Steph, they wouldn't have been in that hole.
Yeah, you know.
Like at all, the man had 35 or 37. Had sparked my pressure house, bro. Straight up. Hey, we go Blaze. That's it. That's what it is, Marley. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You spark mine back up. Feel me? But I don't think that hoe should have even been. Man, look, you telling me that's why I think the Lakers might be in trouble. I'm still gonna ride with them, especially in the first round against the Suns. I don't change my pick on that opinion. I still think they're a better team, but man, dog, I just didn't like what I saw yesterday. There's no way just Steph Curry. It was Steph Curry and nobody else, bro.
Right. You know what, Dre? Wiggins, like you said, Wiggins gonna have to step up and have a good game. Wiggins
He
was
got to step up
balling.
for a whole game though, not a half.
No, he was playing. He balled the whole game.
I feel like he only balled I feel he got less aggressive in the second half. If he would have stayed as aggressive, I don't care about you missing. I just saw a hawk with a rat in his claws fly over my house. That whole done. But I mean, he got to stay aggressive and keep attacking though. Like, yeah, and that's why they won the first half, I think, because you had Wiggins. I can't remember what he had at the halftime. I know he ended up with like 30, but majority of that came in the first half. He was attacking him. He was a lot more aggressive. And that the second half that tapered down. So now you just got Steph. Like the Warriors don't have nobody to produce except for Steph offensively. Steph and Poole off the bench. And like when they cool down, if they can only give you a half, then that's what you're gonna get. Like Steph, I'll tell you, Steph gotta score 40, damn near 50, they win. But if he's scoring 35 is not enough against LeBron. It's enough against the Spurs. I mean, the Spurs, the Suns, somebody like that. But against the top tier teams, he got to get 35. Somebody else got to get some more points. Draymond can't have nothing. Like shit like that. You got to contribute on the offensive end, bro. Like I know you're a defensive guy and you play great down defense and you keep everybody on the string and the communication, bro. You're on the court for 50 minutes, bro. You got to give me more than like 2 points.
Yeah, that boy was missing wide open.
Right, and they leaving you open. So it's like, and that's the same way I feel about like Ben Simmons. Even though Draymond not a guard, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, this your job. Like, you get to play basketball. Like, you should be good. I'm not gonna say you should be great at everything, but you should be able to make a wide open 3-pointer, bro.
Right. Yeah.
You don't have. Like, what else are you gonna do besides practice threes? Like,
Draymond had a pretty good game though.
I fucks with Draymond, dog. A lot of people knock him though, but I'm just saying he got to contribute more on the offensive end. But I don't think, like I said yesterday, I think he was an integral part in those 3 series, and what he do on the defensive end is what makes that team. Is his importance on that team. Like I don't know if it's underestimated, not estimated, but I don't know if he's undervalued or like the fans don't see it, but. Like he is important to that team. What he does is very important to that team. He should be in the consideration of the Defensive Player of the Year. Probably not going to win it, but I think he should be in consideration.
Yeah, well, let's jump right in, man. Get it in, get it out. We can open the mic up to the peoples, whoever's tuned in to us right now. We only got one game. We only got one game to focus on. I'm sure you're going to be doing a video later today on NHL. Are you? So the $5 combo, you get through that.
Right.
It was a lot of early baseball games going on today. So, I was able to jump on those Giants, and I was looking at that like, man, why the Giants, the underdogs, they didn't beat these guys 3 times in a row. The hottest team in the NL. So I had to jump on that, take that easy underdog money real quick. I wanted to take them Yankees too, and I like them Astros, which the Astros are up by 1. Last I saw, the Yankees were up by 2. But yeah, it was a lot of good early basketball games that's kind of leading us up to tonight's game right now, and let's kind of get into it. Indiana Pacers taking on the Washington Wizards. This line opened up, and for everybody that do not know, this the home team. The higher seed is the home team, which right now is the Washington Wizards. This line opened up in favor of the Wizards, -3.5. It jumped to -3 as late as last night, and right now it's back at 3.5. The total opened up at 241, and right now that total is at 238.5. Get to these actual factuals and records. The Pacers, they're 35-38 on the year, 33-40 against the spread, while the Wizards are 34-39 on the year, 41-31-1 against the spread, and one of the hottest teams in the last couple of weeks in the league. It's kind of been like every game's been a playoff game for those guys. The Pacers, they're 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games. The overs hit 4 of the last 5. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games, 6-3 against the spread in the last 9 games against Washington. The over has hit 5 out of the last 6 when playing on the road. The over has also hit 9 out of the last 13 when playing on the road against the Wizards. They're 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 games this season, 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games when playing against an Eastern Conference opponent, and 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games when played in the month of May. Actual factuals for the Washington Wizards. They are 14-5-1 against the spread in the last 20 games. The unders hit 4 out of the last 5. They're 14-6 straight up in the last 10 games, 9-1 straight up in the last 10 games at home. The over has hit 9 out of the last 13 when playing at home against Indiana. They're 10-3-1 against the spread in the last 14 games against an Eastern Conference opponent. 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games against an opponent in the Central Division, and 7-3 straight up in the last 10 games when played on a Thursday. Injury report: Lamb is out tonight. Levert, he's done indefinitely. And that's about it. Everybody else is good to play, and the Wizards are healthy besides Bryant and of the digits, or however you say that, they've been out for the majority of the season. Pacers on a 2-game winning streak came out blazing hot against Charlotte in the first ever playing game. I mean, man, they tore Charlotte a whole new asshole. They won 144-117, while the Wizards, they won the first half against Boston, but end up losing in the hands of Jason Tatum, dropping 50. They lost 118-100 against Boston, which brings them to where they are at today, playing another game just to keep their season alive. Indiana Pacers, Washington Wizards. What you got, Marley?
This was a tough game for me. We know we've been riding that Washington Wizard wave for a good month or two, Coach. At least a month. And it's been getting us paid. But I didn't like what I saw out of that Boston game. I took Boston, if anybody remembers, I took the under first half, and I took Boston money line. And my main reason is because Bill's not healthy. He can't give you what they need, and Westbrook is not enough to beat a solid team. I don't even want to say a solid team because I don't know. It's just he's not enough to beat a good team by themselves on a regular basis, I guess. Because I think they can beat the Pacers, but I don't think they will. I just don't. I think this Pacer team is better. I've been down on this Pacer team all season because on paper I thought they should have been at least a 6 seed.
Yeah, you've been liking the Pacers all year.
So just on paper, they should have been a much better team, and I think changing coaches was a bad idea for them. And I think if they had was it Mullins who was over there, the black dude that's in Atlanta right now. I think it's Mullins, but he was in Indiana and they let him go, and I thought I was stupid in my opinion. And the season showed it. But if Brogdon plays, and even honestly, I took the 3.5 already. So it's not even if Brogdon plays. I took the 3.5. I took the Pacers. I even sprinkled a little bit on that money line just because I think they're the better team, even without, as long as Brogdon and Sabonis plays. I think they're the better team. With Turner, Lamb, and Warren and all those guys, they should have been a top 6 seed this season, period. But I don't think they're going to shoot the way they did. They're not going to score. I mean, they could score 144 just because Washington plays no defense. The last 2 times these teams scored, I think Washington won by 1. And it was like 1. It was upper 140s. It was high as fuck. And then the game before that, they went into overtime and Washington won by 1. Like, it was really close games. And I think Indiana actually wins, not just covers. It'll be tight. If you like Washington, I would probably take them first half money line. But I think the Pacers win this game, and I think Brogdon and Turner is going to be the reason why. And Westbrook just too erratic, man. He's too, and I don't think you can count on him in clutch moments. Like he plays good basketball, decent basketball. I mean, obviously he's giving you a triple double, but and they win like 75% of the time he gets the triple double. So it's not nothing bad, but they just don't have enough, in my opinion, with Bill hurt. Unless Bill finna come out here and not be grabbing at his leg all game and can give you 30, 40 points, then we talking something different. But I don't see that happening. And so for that reason, I'm on Indiana.
All right, cool. I'm gonna have to fade you. I like the Wizards. Since Bill has been back, though he's not 100%, but he has improved each game. I've seen him in the last 2 games, and he has gotten better as far as his performance in each game. So I think he's kind of feeling it. They did show in the first half against Boston. They did show, why they are one of the, why they are hot, and they showed a lot of splashes of how dangerous they could be in the first half. And the Wizards' first half has been money in the last 2-3 weeks. So I'm right there. I definitely agree with you. You didn't take them as an official pick, but you were like, yo, if I make a play, it's going to be, the Wizards' first half. So I do like the Wizards. I do like the Wizards' first half, and I do like them to win straight up money line. I just don't see, man. And you said it. You said it the other day. Matter of fact, yeah, you said it when we were live, and you guys were kind of going over there. They caught fire. They were shooting lights out from the 3. That shit don't keep. You can't keep up with that. I don't see them coming out again, guns blazing like that. If so,
Right.
then yeah, they're definitely going to win the game. But I do think Bill, it should definitely get over 15 points today. He's looking better each time. And with that being said, I like the Wizards money first half, and money line, and the second half. Excuse me. Let me start over. I like the Wizards first half spread, and I like them full game money line just to win. They did play the Pacers not too long ago to keep their season alive. And if I'm not mistaken, they blew the doors on them because I betted on that game.
For who? Against what? Against who?
When was the last time the Wizards played the Pacers? Wasn't it?
The last time it was 133 to 132.
Oh, yeah.
Wizards won.
Weren't they on the road?
It was, I think Washington was at home. Now, they did play each other a week before that game, and it was 154 to 141. That could be the game you're talking about right there. The Wizards won that game by 13.
How long ago was that?
May 3rd.
Okay, that might be the game that I'm referring to. But Bill wasn't playing, was he?
I'm not sure. I would have to check that.
Westbrook, bro, he is entirely too prideful.
He's too out of control
to lose this game and not be able to at least play in the first round of the playoffs.
I don't think they're going to get there at all. If Bill was healthy, I'm riding with you. And see, United Dave, I don't care what they said in no damn press conference. United Dave. I mean, if you would have asked them before the Boston game, I'm sure they told you they were going to win that shit too.
Yeah.
So, man, what they say in the press conference, if you saw Westbrook after that boy not losing, that's a bad sign for me. I don't want to hear him talking and playing like that, because to me that says out of control Westbrook. I'm going to try to win. We need to win. I'm going to do everything in my power to win. That nigga finna be out of control.
Out of control.
Westbrook. I want to calm Westbrook. I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, we're gonna do what we gotta do. I don't want to hyped up Westbrook. This nigga gonna be throwing the ball from half court, trying to run to catch it himself and lay it up. And this nigga gonna be trying to do everything.
Yeah.
And that's a bad, especially if Bill is not healthy. You don't want Russ shooting 20 shots, 30 shots.
Oh man.
Just
the look on Westbrook's face after that when the clock hit 0-0, just the look on his face, the look of just pure disgust and embarrassment, definitely had me like, oh yeah, them boys gonna take care of business Friday. Or I mean on Thursday. You know,
Hey, I wouldn't be mad if they do. I just need Pacers to cover.
he's
I mean,
too prideful, bro. He really looked. He looked. Goddamn, that was a look. I was like,
well, he
man.
gonna be upset today because I don't know, man. If Brogdon played anything the way he played, and Sabonis had 21 rebounds, and I mean
He
Charlotte
played
didn't.
pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie.
Charlotte didn't try, so I'm not gonna act like the competition was stiff. Boston was a much harder challenge than Charlotte was for
You know who
sure.
reminds me of Sabonis?
Because his dad,
Nah, not his dad. His young boy that plays for Michigan right now.
oh,
The
the
freshman.
freshman,
Yeah,
yeah,
they play
yeah.
similar.
I can see it. He's not there yet. Sabonis is the real deal,
I know, but that's why I says I didn't say Sabonis plays like him.
right?
That kid plays
Right.
like Sabonis.
Yeah, I see that though. Sabonis the truth though, dog.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even get to see his dad. I'm too young to know his dad.
I
I
saw,
know his dad from the Blazers when he was old, but
saw a little bit.
I seen some footage of like before he got old, like he was in the Euro League and shit. That nigga was cold, bro. Like cold. He was kind of big and old when he got to. Yes, it's some soda in there. Yeah. Um, he was young and tall and slender, like he can move. Kind of looked like Sabonis now, but he looked more athletic though, like more lateral quickness. Like Sabonis kind of slow, but that man was a beast, dog, for sure.
Well, man, we got one game today. So just to recap real quick, Marley, he likes the Pacers plus 3.5, and I'm gonna go put 2 games out there because I need my record to look. I need to get over 500, man. I like the Wizards first half spread, which should be
I
like
might ride with you on that first half. I like the Wizards first half, but I don't know.
first half been money. I need a 20-point quarter from the Pacers in the first half. And I like the Wizards money line. I just think Westbrook, bro, he looked too. And I'm right there with you. I don't want out of control Westbrook because that is the most comical stuff I've seen in the NBA game. Is and you know what's funny? Even his peers in the league know. Like I think like a lot of players be laughing at Westbrook, and
Exactly.
you know what sticks in my head a lot is when Kevin Durant and Curry were on the bench just laughing at him like when he was trying to pad his stats up and get a triple.
That's as the teammate, are you mad at that, or like, are you like, man, he playing hard as fuck, so whatever.
I think he's like the butt of the joke of modern basketball. Just it's not out there, but I think they be the players be snickering
That
and
boy said
giggling.
he the greatest point guard of all time, or like
Who,
second greatest.
who said that?
Russell Westbrook.
He didn't say that. Did he say it?
After he broke the triple double record, he was like, "I'm the second greatest or second best ever," or some
I
shit like
know a lot of guys. Especially I heard Mark Jackson say something the other night, like he's the best point guard in modern basketball. And there's been a couple other guys
that.
talking that shit too.
He not even. I'll take Chris Paul over him any day.
Yeah.
At their best, both of them at their best. Give me Chris Paul.
Open mic, man. As y'all can see, man, rest in peace to Paul Mooney, one of the pioneers. Actually wrote
It's crazy.
Pryor back in the day. One of the first black guys that was on that was a part of improv comedy. Wrote for Chappelle, and he spoke a lot of real shit in a lot of gyms. And unfortunately, he was kind of blackballed in the industry. But rest in peace, Paul Mooney. Other than that, your boy or my boy Kwame Brown, he going in right now. He don't give a fuck. He
I
been
haven't
quiet,
clicked on the stuff he's been saying. I've been
bro.
seeing, but I haven't clicked on it to know like exactly what he's been saying. I've heard he talking shit about Matt Barnes and Rachel Nichols.
And he's going in on everybody. Everybody who picked on him growing up, he's going in on him, man.
Yeah,
And he dropping some gems. You'll
I
love
ain't
it.
mad at him, dog, because boys been talking shit about Kwame since he been in the league, dog.
If you go really watch his videos, I know you gonna love him. You gonna be like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Not just the shit talk and the clowning that he's doing to Matt Barnes and them, but the message, he dropping some gems, bro. And I know you'll definitely be like, man, that about time somebody publicly is speaking about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hear it after I do this hockey. I'm gonna do this hockey show. As soon as we get done, I'm gonna go live with the hockey real quick, and then I'm gonna go watch that shit because I got track practice today.
Yeah. Well, man, that's all I got, man. Hey, y'all be sure to tune in. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Grizzlies Warriors matchup. Did you want to do a show Saturday morning? Did you got a track meet Saturday?
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to rain, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to attend.
What time does it start? If it don't rain.
Yeah,
okay, so I guess
I could probably do it from there. My internet would be good. I don't see why. It better be fucking Verizon. I better have the best connection.
Well, I guess we'll talk behind the scenes, see if we gonna do a show Saturday or just cover all the Saturday slate games tomorrow, since we only got the Wizards and Grizzlies and Warriors tomorrow.
That might be better then, since it's only one game tomorrow. We can just cover all of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, cool. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to whatever platform you're watching us from. But if you want to tune in to all of them, the links are in the descriptions. We appreciate you guys tuning in. And Marley, shit, hit them with the hashtag. We get out of here.
All right, man. Y'all check me out in about 10 minutes. We about to do the hockey rundown for today's.
Hold on. We got you, D. We got you, D. Drop that like real quick on Facebook. Marley liked the Pacers plus 3.5. He kind of agrees with me on my pick, which is the Wizards first half. He has a lean on that as well, but I like the Wizards first half and money line. You caught us at the last second, Playboy.
What's that, bro? Call from Tell, man. Tell bro hold his head up till he come home.
Yeah. We got you, man. We got you. But yeah.
All right, man. Let me hit y'all with this before we get out of here. Y'all know the motto, man. Let's beat Vegas. We out this motherfucker.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey,